Hello guys, welcome back to Traditional versus Modern Home. Hope you are all good. Today video is gonna be about how to make a small room look bigger. 9 tricks designers use to visually expand a tiny space. Increasing the sense of space in small rooms is a design issue everyone wants to solve. We spoke to a few of our favorite interiors people to find out their expert solutions. By Jennifer Ebert. In a small space, zoning, color, decorative choices are key. Make a small room look bigger by planning a hardworking layout, investing in multifunctional furniture, and picking the right color scheme. So, whether you're working with a small living room, small kitchen, or a small bedroom in a family home, you can make the space work best for you. 1. Work with color in a living room. Consider color choices carefully when trying to make a small living room look bigger. Quite often, a simple and cost-effective solution is enough to visually enlarge your space. When a single color is used on both walls and woodwork, a room suddenly feels bigger because having no contrast means that you are less aware of the confines of the space, says Joe Stidholm, color curator. Faro and Ball opens in new tab. The eye does not stop to register a second color and glides straight out of the window to the view, blending the garden and room together. Distract the eye with pattern in a kid's room. Layering patterns of a similar scale and tone will distract from a room feeling small, and ensure it feels cozy and inviting, says Mary Graham and Nicole Salveson, founders. Salveson Graham opens in new tab. Nothing should shout louder than anything else, so that the eye is not drawn to one feature and the space will not feel too busy. In this tiniest of bedrooms above, to make the most of the space, I created a bed nook on the side of the room where the sloped ceiling became very low, says Sarah Peak, founder and creative director. Studio Peak opens in new tab. I then filled it with a lively pattern to set it apart from the rest of the room, although the colors used in the fabric, cushions, wallpaper, and furniture subtly echo each other to give a sense of structure to the space. Be smart with storage in the kitchen. It might seem counterintuitive if you want to make a small kitchen look bigger, but unless the ceilings are very high, I like to do away with wall cabinets altogether in favor of shelving, says Lonika Chinde, founder and creative director. Lonika Chinde opens in new tab. It looks much better and opens up the space. I am always on the lookout for vintage shop fittings and characterful reclaimed planks that can be repurposed as shelves. I then decant what I can into Kilner jars for display, alongside stacks of crockery, linen, and the odd jug. I love nothing more than to be left to it with my Kilner jars and a Dymo labeling machine. Unbelievably satisfying work and so visually pleasing too. Introduce good lighting in a bathroom. If you're looking for impactful ways to make a small bathroom look bigger, consider lighting first. Well-planned small bathroom lighting ideas will make all the difference in a compact space, increasing the sense of volume and helping to make it feel larger. Choose accessories that visually expand an entryway. Entryways can often be narrow with little natural light, so consider using color and pattern to create a design scheme that brings warmth and light to the space, says Ruth Mottershead, creative director. Little Green opens in new tab. It is also worth choosing your accessories and decorative room ideas carefully if you wish to make this small room look bigger. A beautifully detailed wall of lightly antiqued mirror can be a great way to expand a tight entrance, says Claire Sa, director. The Rosisa opens in new tab. Placing a console and lamps in front of a large mirror softens the coldness of the mirror material. Paint the ceiling the same color as the walls in a bedroom. For me, rule 1 to make a small bedroom look bigger is to paint the ceiling the same color as the walls, says Joe Stidholm, color curator. Faro and Ball opens in new tab. Who wants to lie in bed looking at a white ceiling? It's much better to create a space that feels as if it's cocooning you, and of course, this will make even the tiniest space feel bigger because you can't tell where the walls end and the ceiling begins. Cupboards should also be painted the same color as the walls, to avoid them being too prominent. Draw the eye upwards in a dining room. It's so much easier for small spaces to feel dark and dingy, so if you're dealing with a small dining room, focus on lighting as your first port of call. When thinking about ways of lighting a dining room, don't think just about the impact of the bulbs and lampshades themselves, but how the placement of the light fitting can help alter the proportions of a room. A small dining room with high ceilings can be tricky to style, says Emma Sims Hilditch, creative director. Sims Hilditch opens a new tab. I often recommend opting for low-hanging statement pendant lighting placed above the dining table to draw the eye and fill the space. Enhance the feeling of space in a family room. Getting the family room furniture right in a small room is one of the biggest challenges in design. This needs to be a practical space, whether for watching TV or creating good conversation. It is worth noting that a pair of armchairs can often take up more space than a small sofa, says interior designer Lonika Chinde. Certainly, a smaller armless sofa, complete with a little side table to put down a drink, and a floor lamp rather than a table lamp can be a much better use of space. Employ clever design in a small garden. My focus in small gardens is to organize the space, utilizing levels, framing views, creating social seating options, and making every single millimeter work, says Mandy Buckland of landscape design company Greencube. Different levels can be an asset and make a space feel bigger by creating additional areas. Use large specimens such as aces and osmanthus, as going big creates drama, says Mandy. Also try integrating a mirror to create the illusion that the garden goes on beyond its boundary.